Hey, it's Random Pop Culture News here once again, aka MannyWolverine. You guys are wrestling Jersey not too short, just chill. On my Twitter, Instagram, of course, once in a while, Bleach Party on, of course, Odyssey, and then all my links to Twitter. Just scratch about down below just in case anything bad gets shut down, terminated, or any of that shut down. Anyways, it's gonna be a little bit slower today, even on Granite. I know this is like 2 days ago, almost a day and a half, 2 days. I'm still playing some Crash Movie back. There's a bunch of other stuff. There's like 5 things I probably got hyped for when I was watching the Game Awards almost 2 days ago. But it is what it is because I know I'm a little bit late on it. You got the freaking announcement of Tekken 8. That one along with the Crash Bandicoot Rumble, I guess that was going to be like a spiritual successor or spin-off to Crash Bash. I was whining out like a mother after for the longest time, so you can't imagine how loud I screamed like crazy off the top of my lungs. I'm wondering why I didn't lose my voice. I'm surprised. It is what it is. I'm going too. That one, I'm along. The other one, that was going to be a part 2 of Hades. That was pretty cool. Even though I didn't get to play the first one. Hopefully I get to that eventually some of these days. And then like 2 other ones I'm trying to think of are way overhyped. Where was I think a remake or remaster or spin-off for Celeste? That one was really cool. And then of course I think there was like I forgot what it was. It was a remake or remaster. So I don't know, it was like a little mini announcement of a Tom and Cardigan. That one was pretty badass too. A couple other things that made me hype. Other things I just didn't go around to ask about. There was a freaking Hideo Kojima. He came back with the other thing, Death Stranding too. So I know a lot of Hideo Kojima fans are probably excited as hell about that. I didn't get to play the first Death Stranding, so I can't even say it was the best thing or the worst thing, because obviously it's going to be the greatest thing of all time for some people. For me, I'm going to say it's the worst thing or the greatest thing, because I didn't get to play it, but I watched a little gameplay in it. Fairly decent, fair play, it's good. But anyways, I wanted to talk about this one that happened 2 days ago. I may not read it from mobile surf too, but I haven't read from freaking this one the longest time, Push Square. So it says, Invader arrested. Oh man, this one was really hilarious too. Oh yeah, the Game Awards stage. Invader arrested after Bill Clinton interruption. An eventful end. This comes from Sammy Barker from it's like I said before, Push Square. So it said hopefully like you get to read this thing because this one's pretty fucking crazy. It says, let's begin. The Game Awards proved they're a lot more eventful than ever than last night, aka 2 days ago now. And not just because of the world premiere of Death Stranding 2, Armored Core, there was a lot of people hyped for that. And then I think there was a bunch of other things. I don't know, maybe do it tomorrow or Monday. Depends. It's Saturday right now. That and along with the Star Wars of the Rise of the Republic or something like that. That's supposed to be a real big thing. It says out there after Kratos, voice actor Christopher Judge's victory speech for the best performance. Yeah, I heard that was like almost 9 minutes too. I was watching it too. Appeared for the Mandarin for the Eternity. The show seemed to go off with a hitch. Sequencing or suging effortlessly by genuinely engaging trailers and award winners. Until now, at the very end, a stage invader interrupted FromSoft's acceptance Game of the Year speech. It also goes on to say the individual appeared to wander off alongside stage against Hideki Miyazaki and the other members of Elden Ring team, and could clearly be the background during the delivery of the studio's victory speech and the Ultra wrapped around the nominated in this award. They said, I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. That's what he said there. No, he's just 4chan, and he guess was some 4chan freaking Reddit user or whatever. Whatever, and just freaking moved the hell on. He said, as the camera cut back to his host Jeff Keighley, he was clearly furious, although registered the urge to commend directly what had just happened. As a visual, like, oh man, the one on Twitter there, little Twitter, he tweeted out here, the individual who's erupted our Game Awards. Movement has been arrested. And I can't really do his impression almost. It says, moments after the conclusion of the event, Keighley confirmed the person was arrested but didn't share any further details. It marked a curious ending and otherwise excellent event. Ultimately, the Game Awards will need to reconsider security for next year, as while the outcome could have been much worse in the incident, obviously can't have strangers walking up on stage. I'm surprised they let him go through, but anyways, yeah. As far as overall thoughts, views, and opinions, I thought it was freaking funny as heck, man. I mean, we had so much bullshit happening this year already. You know, stage or psyop or anything, like that whole thing from Earn the Sewer and Will Smith's act was rock. And then again, a few months later, when That one fool decided on this attack and jumped Dave Chappelle a couple months ago, a while back. It was like in April or May that happened, I think. About 7-8 months earlier. And a few other things too. It's a whole bunch of crazy shit that was going on there, so not sure if I'll move on. So anyways, yeah, let's get on to the second one. I really want to talk about this one real quick because this one's pretty funny as heck. Anyways, so it's a kid gets arrested after nominating Rabbi Bill Clinton again. And this is a little bit more different because I had the other dude, Jason Shirer, do like a little interview with him real quick. But anyways, mix up the music here a little bit. So the weirdest moment for Game Wars 2022 is kids snuck in behind from software game Gay Camilla. Kind of really saw this. Oh, this is what else he said. Hey, Matan, real quick, I want to thank everybody who said, I want to nominate this award. And then he said, my former class, Rabbi Clinton, The youth came up on stage for From Software crew nervously from his team for the spotlight and the frame of the broadcast. It's still unclear why he did this, but according to a tweet from Joe Keeley, the Game Award, also the young man was arrested from the show. Fortunately, that's what happened to him, but it was because he was a 15-year-old kid, so he couldn't go to actual big grown adult prison. He had to go to juvie or something. And they heard he shortly got released after that, so he probably had to be a son. Like, he was probably the son of some real rich mom or dad that was over there. Who knows? Or maybe one of the developers possibly would have been there. Who knows? It says, while some initially assumed that a comment may have been in anti-you-know-what nature, according to notable Bloomberg video game reporter Jason Shirer, the 15-year-old named Matan Evans is reportedly small hat people himself. Can't say that works. YouTube was very strict on that shit. There's I want no hate speech here. So it says, though doesn't necessarily confirm that the comments were intended to be anti, against small hat people. Even though it has been appearing a notable conversation broadcast, including, the InfoWars thing, important device, overall thoughts, views, and opinions on that. There's a little link there on Twitter if you want to check that out yourself. Anyways, yeah, thoughts, views, opinions on this. I'm not sure if it was a troll or a prank. It is what it is, anyway. And we'll say this, he was probably just having a funny ass time. He didn't really give a rat's ass what they thought about him. He's just doing pranks for the hell of it. And he wasn't doing those old school YouTuber shit from like 2014, 15, 16-ish, mid 2010s. It was just a prank, bro. Those ones used to annoy the living god awful trash and the other out of me. I didn't like those. Those annoy the freaking crap out of me. Never care for those at all. Anyways, that's all I gotta say for now. Leave the link down below. Sometimes this dude could be a little shisty, sussy sort of dude too, so I don't believe that much of what Jason Shirer says either. But it is what it is, though. I know he was trying to make some political statements, especially was on AJ Jones on InfoWars. I don't know. He could have been pranking. He'd been bullshitting around, BSing, and pussyfooting around. I don't know. I'm done here. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Rose over. Fanboys and hangers. Talking more. As soon as I see you. As a good day, good night. We're everywhere in the universe. Out there, saving me future content channels, video games, information news, and mom news, Twitch, drama news, video game industry news. Of course, something on must once in a while, 3-4 times a month. Reaction review segments. And that's it. Take it easy. Peace out, my shark out. Lazy mice. See you on the flip side. And take your job. Any of the creepy lithium hydrogels, any of the fucked up nanobot crap that I'm going to put in you guys. We're starting that up again. I'm not surprised. Later. Peace.